Hi, this is Dawn here for 2 Minutes to Transformation. Today, I want to share with you another one of the little lessons that came to me on my recent trip to County Donegal, which is a place in Ireland that I love very much. It's in the north west of Ireland. And I was staying at this B&B and in this lovely little town, and the owner plays at he gigs every Friday night at the local pub, and they get together and do Irish trad music, traditional music, and then they also do a little bit of bluegrass country. They love country and western here, and in Ireland, and as in the old kind of country music from the States. And so it was just really marvelous, being there and witnessing these various musicians. They just, this is how it's done in Ireland. People just get together in the local pub, all ages. There was a young fiddle player who was actually, I believe, about to tour the Dubliners, and there was my host at the V&B played guitar and sang. And there was a 75-year-old man who played violin or fiddle really, really gorgeously. There was a flute player in his probably upper 60s, lower 70s. There was a woman in her maybe 50s, 60s who played accordion. And then another young woman who was also on guitar. And, it was just really an amazing reminder of how when we come together and just bring our joy and our passion for life and just allow ourselves to be where we are, and it doesn't have to be perfect, and just be present to one another and let things unfold in the moment, how magical that can be and how beautiful. And I had just very short conversations with several of the people, playing the music, and then some of the people who had gathered from the local community to listen to the music and just be with one another. And again, people of all ages. There was a young couple in their 20s. There were several single older people who lived alone, and this was the highlight of their week. And there were those of us in the middle. There was me, the tourist, and then there was a woman who had moved from Germany and was making her new life here, looking for a house, and she was single in her 40s. And there were people, of course, drinking beer, and there were, and enjoying that. And there were, those of us with our 7-Ups, and then, and there was even a family that came in. And so today, as you go through your day, just celebrate just take a moment and stop when you notice all the different people around you and all of their different stories and where they're coming from, and just take a moment to notice the beauty of that. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. That was something that was very, very powerful for me, because it would have been easy for me, number one, not to go, because I didn't feel like I don't drink, and I'm all by myself, and blah blah blah, all the stories. And yet, look what I would have missed. And as the night wore down, and they started playing some songs that I knew, so I was able to sing along to some Bob Dylan and some John Denver, who is my absolute favorite. So, but the real takeaway for me was that these people who were extraordinarily different in terms of their lifestyles and in terms of who they were, the ages, their backgrounds, what they did for a living, all came together and just celebrated one another and were present to one another. So today, this is your invitation to do the same wherever you may find yourself. Many blessings. I will see you tomorrow.